How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Bowie Build along. I'm actually going to record all this one, try and get it into a YouTube clip. If that doesn't actually work out, I'll probably just end up doing highlights on Instagram. Basically what we've got here, got a 10-inch Bowie. It's going to be a through tank construction with pommel nut and a butt cap. We're going to go stainless steel. I've got this 416 stainless steel shafting that I'm going to heat up and forge down to get the guard, the butt cap and the pommel nut out of. The handle construction is going to be this nice fiddleback blackwood. I think that'll come up really well. I'm still yet to decide whether I'm going to run a bit of a brass spacer in between the guard and the spacer here. I don't know. I guess I'll put it together and I'll see how it looks at the time. 10-inch cutting edge on the blade itself. Got a false edge at the top here. Straight plane. The blade itself is going to be a ladder pattern Damascus. Got a couple of bars of 1084 here, a couple of bars of 1520. Yeah, let's cut it all up and get started. Okay, so we got all those cut up. Now I'm just going to give it a good clean with some acetone. I've already ground all the mill scale off and the pickling. So yeah, just give it a good clean up, and then I'm just going to alternate layers, 1520, 1084. Yeah, not going to get too much into that, but I'm going to go for 25 layers on the initial stack. Hopefully forge that out to a bar long enough, get 4 cuts out of it, that'll make it 100, and then another 4, we'll go for 400, so see what happens. But yeah, so I'll give it a clean. Okay, so it's all welded up, just a bit of MIG down the ends, just a little bit on the, about 10 mil just on the sides, just to stop it from bowing out when it heats up. I'll ground most of it back because I'm going to, once it's forge welded together, I'm going to grind them out all together. You don't want any MIG left in your billet. But yeah, it's all ready to go. I'm just gonna put it in some kerosene to soak, and then I'm gonna go have some lunch, and then I'll throw it in the forge after that. finished up forge welding that first stack into a bar. It's about 400 long, so I'll get it into 4 by 100mm pieces, stack it up again, forge weld it again. We should be at 100 layers. So it's come up really nice, really square. I've just cleaned it up with the grinder just to get that forge scale off, and then just ran it over the contact wheel. So it's at a 120 finish at the moment. That should be enough. She's all welded up, all cleaned up, been soaking in some kerosene, straight in the forge. Cut the billet up. It's now stacked up again 4. So that should be around 400 layers now. So forge is up to temperature. It's running about 1100 degrees at the moment. It's been soaking in some kerosene. Let's throw it in the forge and get this final forge run. Okay, so got it all forged out. Just ground off some of the scale, just so I can see where my marking is going to go. Basically, what I'm going to do here, it's 400 layers at the moment, and about 10mm thick. Probably got about 400mm of usable steel here. So, being 400 layers, we're going to chuck in a ladder pattern now. So we'll end up cutting off there, about there. And what we're going to do is just going to use this 5-inch grinder, just with a stone wheel on it, a grinding disc, and we're just going to grind in lines all the way down the bar, so on. And what that does is when we squish it down further with the press, all those lines are going to separate out and create this ladder pattern effect on the Damascus. Does look pretty cool. That's what the client wants for this one, so we're going to get that happening. Here we go, here's the finished process. We've got about 450 mil of usable steel. It's 52 mil wide, just over 6 mil thick. I'm going to leave that forge scale on there just so I can just throw it back in the forge. I'll put this one out as part 1 of the Damascus series. Part 2 will be the blade forging, and part 3 will be fit and finish. But yeah, so thanks for watching this first video. Stick around for part 2. It's going to be a pretty nice Bowie build.